Greetings, fellow carbon-based bipeds. I am Scott Rose, and you are watching Explosions and Stuff. Today, I'll be reviewing the 2015 film 88, starring Katharine Isabelle and Christopher Lloyd. An overview of the film is a woman wakes up in a diner with no idea how she got there. The events that take place spiral her into a wave of chaos and mystery, showing how things ended up the way they are and how they continued to unfold. The pros of this movie? The acting was mostly really good. Katharine Isabelle did a great job when she was playing the confused character who just woke up from her amnesiac state and didn't know what was going on. She did a great job playing that really confused character. Christopher Lloyd also did an amazing job as the primary antagonist of the movie. And there was also a small tidbit that was a touch to Back to the Future, where Christopher Lloyd's character interacted with another random character who just happened to be named Marty. I thought that was a nice little touch. The cinematography was great. The movie was well shot and very well lit. And that part was just fantastic. I also liked the practical effects and the blood squibs when they used them. Those were just top notch. The cons of this movie? Well, first of all, when Katharine Isabelle, her character needed to be a badass, I thought she just tried too hard to be a badass. And it just came across as unbelievable. I couldn't get into it. I was like, no, you're clearly acting. That's not realistic at all. Also, at one point, she lost her finger early on in the movie. She lost, I think it was her left pinky finger. But she had the hand bandaged up, and she kept using that hand like nothing was wrong with it. She lost the finger maybe a day or two ago at most. It would be extremely tender, and she wouldn't be able to stand grabbing things with that hand and having them constantly bump into that raw nub. I also didn't like the non-linear storyline this movie had. I found it to make the movie confusing. It was hard to follow what was going on, when things were supposed to be happening in the overall story arc. I generally just don't like it when movies do that. I'm okay with flashbacks here and there, but when you do it higgledy-piggledy and you throw them just left, right, and center, it makes it hard to follow the story. The movie was also very slow-paced. Most of it was talking or just artistic shots of gumballs and milk falling. It was unnecessary, I think. I also didn't like the amnesia cliche that they used. You know, that happens so often with characters in revenge stories. Oh, they can't remember anything. They need to retrace their steps and figure out what happened. Come on, come up with something at least new that we haven't seen in a while. Come on, do something original. My favorite fight scene in this movie? There were no fight scenes. I mean, there was a couple gun battles here and there, but they were so similar and so much alike that they all just blended together. It was the same gun battle in a different location with different people. It was just ridiculous. So I say there were no fight scenes in this movie. My overall thoughts on this movie? It felt like a really bad Quentin Tarantino movie. It was just all art and no action. And the nonlinear storyline made it very confusing and hard to follow at times. I have to give this movie 2 thumbs down. The only reason I finished watching it was because I was planning to review it. If you like Quentin Tarantino's work or you just like art films in general, there's a chance you might enjoy this movie, but if what you're looking for is a straight up action film, avoid this one if you can. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like it and subscribe to my channel for new action movie reviews posted every Friday. If you've seen it, please comment below with your thoughts on the movie, and if you have any recommendations for movies you would like me to review in the future, please leave them in the comments below as well. Thank you, and have a nice day.